myself in that damn jailhouse. It was made for men. These people here who was
Councillor, isn't that your client did not get bill?
I got one.
Okay.
Bro,
I got one.
You
went with me.
We is the teacher.
He get on the cement.
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
George made a commitment when they went to arrest him 6 o'clock. He begged on the bed. I carried my custom client to the court. He never answered, he never came. I'm the side of the Constitution. Everyone is entitled to pay, except everyone entitled to counsel. Nobody leaving me out. I'm carrying myself in that damn jailhouse. It was made for men. These people here who was
Councillor, isn't that your client did not get bill?
I got one.
Okay.
Bro,
I got one.
You
went with me.
We is the teacher.
He get on the cement.
I'm going to get it.
Okay.
George made a commitment when they went to arrest him 6 o'clock. He begged on the bed. I carried my custom client to the court. He never answered, he never came. I'm the side of the Constitution. Everyone is entitled to pay, except everyone entitled to counsel.
Information original born naked had threatened to join your back parade if you can leave the premises of Swedish City. He said that your presence here looked threatening to the presidency.
To hell with he in the presidency.
You are talking to a former rebel general.
My man, myself for war, they ain't say former rebel. Who get thief pocket business?
Yeah, but you're notorious more than you.
My man, you say he was notorious. Fighting war and being my man, when you fight war, you got to kill people. You think they come to hell that to give people tea to drink? Or to give people coffee to drink? It was not for giving people. So, upon naked hair gun, it was to kill people because if your enemy see you fight, he will kill you. So he's not responsible for holding gun. I'm not also responsible for holding gun, but he can threaten me in Grange there. I'm more resident of Grange there than him. You don't know that? You see me hiding myself? Oh, that job he won from Joseph Walker? No, but again, you see, Ofori did the same thing. He recorded his own crown brother. When will we stop that kind of thing? When can we stop that kind of thing? Your own crime brother, you go record him Ofori? Huh? But again, Joseph Walker can never get you job. Don't waste your time. He will never, you will waste your time to put that lie to you. So when you rather come, I'm here. I got my people here. I got my supporters. They put grandchildren will deal with you. You think I'm not being loved by the people of this country? You think you can make me scared? Huh? You think you can make me scared? You fought war. As I met in our fought war. And fighting war, people brought gun with hell. So you kill people, you are not wrong for killing them because when they see you fight, they will kill you. I have not discussed you. You see what I bring the problem, right? I don't discuss people, they don't want to start with me. When I start, they don't say you can get a problem. I can't help born again. And we right enjoying ourselves. We come and go back to my mirror here to go enjoy ourselves, right? I call born again. No. And you don't want to call him money. Born again, waiting for you come. Come, I beg you. Don't waste time. Don't let me leave for you before you do that, man. And I get here like in Nima Kade. When I see you guys with Slavi, I'll spend 1 week in Nima running campaign. In that Slavi.
Who are you talking about?
I'm not going to dignify somebody out here, please.
Your supporter wouldn't know.
No.
Who are
I'm
you
not
talking
going to
about?
dignify. Let them go on social media. You'll see the man that say, I was Slavic. I spent 1 week in Nima going from play to play. But when he knew that, let you think, look.
But when was it you are afraid to call the individual?
I'm afraid before you be me. Look, let me tell you something. One naked, I respect you as my in-law. But if you want to take advantage of it, it will not be all right. I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. This is the country. There's nothing in the constitution that bans me from going to any country of this country. And I challenge you, one again, if the thing they put talking are true, please come. How they call it Iran? Huh? I don't know community. Please come, waiting for you. From here, me and my men are going back to Mamere Hill. Out for the play, come.
And I told her get dressed. I was on my way to Kemia, Minister Kemia. And while I was there, I saw Papa saw your name on the rig. I told her, call her, say your name on the rig. Just get ready and let's go. Nobody coming force you up and go. She called Justice Sabina Jenner and we met us to the court.
Was it transparent?
Transparency and accountability are hallmark of me. So we don't mind. Even the people wanted the glasses up, and I said no, it doesn't matter. You know, there's nothing to hide. We've done nothing. You know, I've done nothing.
Well, after serving your country,
I've done this way. Well, that's the Liberia we into today. That's the Liberia we into today.
How do you see about this?
Well, for me, it strengthens my resolve to continue to fight for social justice and the redemption of this country.
And then the judge was not there, but I'm sure the judge will do. You're supposed to get phone either on your personal reconnaissance or well-known people who got house and who people will not run away and they get so I'm sure in the fullness of time thing will solve itself.
That's good.
You know, yeah. So and I want to say to y'all, the police people were very nice to me. And you understand, they made me ride right behind my client. And the people to take me out house, so people were protesting. I just went outside and talked to them, they will be well. Yeah, you know. So yeah, they got, and somebody, and because a lot they went for people, Potato Creek. Yeah, Potato Creek, go where you are saying, no, the people, that's for me. I'm part of them.
Okay, part of these people. How?
How what?
How are you part of?
Because I am a lawyer. So you work along with the law enforcement people. It's just like some of these people talk and can't lie and they don't know the robot. They can't use discretion. But apparently all of them know me now because you know the security they will talk.
Are you afraid the direction of the country? Is it going
No,
right?
I'm afraid. Because I wrote signed out the Constitution for chairman rules. And the article says that the people, the government is supposed to be for people, not for few people. The people has a right that when the security, when the people listen, and you see the worker who they got working there, you see the play rights where they see, if I send you where the rights were, I'll go bossing and see they don't forget to someone the prisoner to eat. Listen, guess what? So the people have a right. Anytime when people do that, they kind of way to just go to change the government for their safety and their health. Hello, the purple. The people are so selfish.
I told you, say, I don't have a body handicap.
But if you don't have a lorry, don't care inside she got belly pop.
We're hearing the whistling of a siren. Let's see who's coming, what's coming. See, police officers are coming for reinforcement here, and here comes police officers now disembarking white Toyota pickup, well dressed, well armed. So we'll see bombing.
Was it transparent?
Transparency.
Come! Come! Anyone call Baron Bapola and want to say you? I beg you, please make it quick. In fact, I'm not leaving Grand Gina tomorrow. Let me assure the people of this country that I wanted to leave Grand Gila today to go to Rewaji and go to Maryland. But I will be in Grand Gila until tomorrow. Because of what they said, I don't know, I don't want to believe it. But I want to give him more time. I don't want to be run and say, oh, but the man because born again, the man run away, born again. They think the post but you're not believing it, yeah? But because of what the post said, I will leave tomorrow. I will sleep here again today. And leave Grand Gila tomorrow.
Thank you.
What's wrong with you? You want to say pepper and boss it? Let me say thank you and God bless everybody.
Information original that born naked had threatened to join your back parade if you can leave the premises of Sweater City. He said that your presence here looked threatening to the presidency.
To hell with him in the presidency.
You are talking to a former rebel general.
My man, myself for war, they say former rebel. Who gets pocket business?
Yeah, but he was notorious more than you.
My man, you say he was notorious. Fighting war and being my man, when you fight war, you got to kill people. You think the gun will help that to give people tea to drink? Or to give people coffee to drink? It was not for giving people. So, upon naked hair gun, it was to kill people because if your enemy see you fight, he will kill you. So he's not responsible for holding gun. I'm not also responsible for holding gun, but he can threaten me in Grange there. I'm more resident of Grange than him. You don't know that? You see me hiding myself? Oh, that job he won from Joseph Buckeye? No, but again, you see, Ofori did the same thing. When he recorded him, oh, crown brother. When will we stop that kind of thing? When can we stop that kind of thing? Your own crime brother, you go record him, Ofori? Huh? But again, Joseph Buckeye can never get you job. Don't waste your time. He will never, you will waste your time to put that lie to you. So when you rather come, I'm here. I got my people here. I got my supporters. The poor grandchildren will deal with you. You think I'm not being loved by the people of this country? You think you can make me scared? Huh? You think you can make me scared? You fought war. As I met I will fought war. And fighting war, people brought one with hell. So you kill people, you are not wrong for killing them because when they see you fight, they will kill you. I have not discussed you. You see what I bring the problem, right? I don't discuss people, they don't want to start with me. When I start, they don't say you can get a problem. I can't ever born again. And we right enjoy ourselves. We come and go back to my mirror here to go enjoy ourselves, right? I call born again. And you don't want to call him money. Born again, waiting for you come. Come, I beg you. Don't waste time. Don't let me leave for you before you do that, man. And I get here like in Nima Kade. When I see you guys with Slavi, I'll spend 1 week in Nima running campaign. In that Slavi.
Who are you talking about?
I'm not going to dignify somebody out here, please.
Your supporter want to know.
No. I'm not going to dignify. Let me go on social media. You'll see the man and say, I was Slavic. I spent 1 week in Nima going from play to play. But when he knew that, let you think, no.
But when was you afraid to call the individual?
I've been afraid before you beat me. Look, let me tell you something. One naked, I respect you as my in-law. But if you want to take advantage of it, it will not be all right. I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. This is a country. There's nothing in the constitution that bans me from going to any country of this country. And I challenge you, one again, if the thing the people talking are true, please come. How do you call it, Iran? Huh? I don't know community. Please come, waiting for you. From here, me and my men are going back to Mamere Hill. Out for the play, come. Hey, you want to call I want to say you? I beg you, please make it quick. In fact, I'm not leaving Grange now to tomorrow. Let me assure the people of this country that I wanted to leave Grange today to go to Rewaji and go to Maryland. But I will be in Grange until tomorrow. Because of what they said, I don't know, I don't want to believe it. But I want to give him more time. I don't want to be right now and say, oh, but the man because born again, the man run away, born again. Letting the post but you're not believing it, yeah? But because of what the post said, I will leave tomorrow. I will sleep here again today. And leave Grange tomorrow. Thank you. What's wrong with you? You want something pepper and boss it? Let me say thank you and God bless everybody.
Information original that born naked had threatened to join your back parade if you can leave the premises of Sweater City. He said that your presence here looked threatening to the presidency.
Made a commitment when they went to arrest him 6 o'clock. He begged on the bed. I carry my custom client to the court. He never answered. He never came. I'm the side of the Constitution. Everyone is entitled to pay, except everyone entitled to counsel. Nobody leaving me out. I'm carrying myself in that damn jailhouse. It was made for men. These people here who was
Councillor, isn't that your client will not get on bail?
I got born.
Bro,
I got born. You went with me.
We institution.
I'm going to get
Okay.
George made a commitment when they went.
Yes, Madam Brewer, I can hear you. How you doing?
It is so laughable. It is so sad that you have an appointed agency by the President of the Republic of Liberia, witch hunting. This is the last person you will find corrupt. And you can take it to the bank. And at the end of the day, I will sue somebody.
They invited you. They invited you too.
Oh, you should see the bloody letters they've been sending me, and I warned them.
But Madam Brewer, if you were the custodian of government properties and you were the head, one minute, Madam Brewer, Ma'am, hello, Ma'am.
I call you.
Ma'am, hello. Can you calm down, Ma'am? Can you calm down? Can you please?
Angry. I'm just telling
No,
you.
I know you are not. I am equally
That
not.
is an asset recovery team. They better know what they are doing. Because if they are not careful, people will sue them. You know the letter they sent me?
No.
The criminal conspiracy. You are under investigation. I said, what? I mean, Rice? Who? Dakel and I. Okay, we were asked to bring that Rice in. They needed our intervention because the rice were going different places. And we knew nothing about rice being procured. We don't know where it came from. We were asked to bring it to our warehouses. So if you want to know the backstory, go there, bro. Okay? I'm not into rice business. I didn't came out president for rice. 97, you know? So you know you want to know those same people.
Madam Brewer, can I ask you now?
I can come to your office. I will give you document you will read until your eyes get red.
Can I ask you now?
Ask me what?
Now, if you were at the GSA and there was rest there in the custody of the GSA and probably the asset recovery thing that something went wrong, is it not good to invite you to hear from you?
So let me ask you a question. That whole transaction took place just at the end of President Weah's administration. All the other case law, say Mary Bro name is so sweet. You go on Facebook, you see all kinds of lies, and you wonder what are people up to? What is their agenda? My man, my reputation, it precedes me.
Are they wrong to invite you, Madam Brewer?
They are wrong because I provided them with documents that they are using now. They didn't have one piece of paper there. If I was guilty of doing something, they are provided with documents.
But probably, even though you've provided documents, probably they want more inquiry. They want to launch more inquiry. They want you to help them.
You want a document?
Yes,
you want source document?
You can bring them.
I can bring it. Labrobo can read.
Have you been? Have you been there, bro? Have you been there?
I told them I'm not going to put a damn foot. That can't carry me there.
They will take you. They will indict you.
They will what?
They will indict you.
Let them go. We will all go there. We all know the law. I know my right.
Don't you think it's a good thing for you to go for preliminary hearings?
You ever listen? Let me ask you a question. Were you around for Ebola? Were you around for COVID-19? Go and see my records, bro.
But Dakel went there and Dakel went there. Dakel went there and has Madam Brewer. Dakel went there and has been exonerated.
Ask me, say, please do us a favor. I did them that favor. That rights were distributed through letters. There they're gonna say Mary Bro on a criminal investigation. Don't play with me. I don't sue them.
But Dakel, your deputy, your former deputy, Dakel went there and he said you were exonerated.
Listen to me. Dakel had not. Listen, let me tell you about Liberian people. You know, and they are shenanigans. Oh my man, you didn't do anything. Therefore, blah 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 blah. But then they can't write me 3 letters telling me we are inviting you. After I did them a favor, and provided them with every document, including the gate passes. They should be damn grateful that I gave them documents.
Madam Bro, I'm sorry I'm sorry with the language, some of the languages, but that doesn't negate the fact. It doesn't negate the fact that they can still invite you. Madam Bro, hello, the woman hang up. Yeah, you know, but listen, even if you assisted the asset recovery team with all the information, that's a good thing. We appreciate you. But if you get all this information, yes, Madam Bro, I can hear you. How you doing?
It is so laughable. It is so sad that you have an appointed agency by the President of the Republic of Liberia, witch hunting. This is the last person you will find corrupt. And you can take it to the bank. And at the end of the day, I will sue somebody.
They invited you too?
Oh, you should see the bloody letters they've been sending me, and I warned them.
But Madam Bura, if you were the custodian of government properties and you were the head, one minute, Madam Bura,
right? Oh my word! A pleasant welcome on today. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Liberia. And today, 06272025. Today's Friday, TGRF. Thank God. Today's Friday. You mean right? Can you imagine the bloody letter they sent to me? Oh my word! It's good today to be on this spectacular edition of the People's Program on today. We say welcome. Don't forget the geometry of the whole. It must be kept high on the agenda because it involves the majority, and those that come with equity must come with clean hands. As usual, I am Ambassador J. Nathaniel B. Val. On today, just covered the ambassador, and I'm here today with Sakendu from the production office, making sure we have a spectacular edition of our program. Remember, we are live on Cool Channel 2 on YouTube. We also live on Facebook, Cool. Just go there and search handle. And we're also on www.knewsonline.com. We're live across the world. And we on 91.9 FM on the radio in Liberia. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, a pleasant welcome on today. In Liberia, pre-trial delays can face lengthy periods of detention, sometimes exceeding the potential sentence of the alleged crime. While the law provides for the speedy trial, factors like a slow-moving judicial system and the lack of resources attribute to prolonged pre-trial detention. This issue is exacerbated by the inadequate condition within the prison facilities. The Liberia legal framework, including the Constitution and the criminal procedure law, includes provision for the right to a speedy trial and access to legal counsel for their pre-trial detainees. Specifically, the criminal procedure law mandates that if an indictment isn't brought by the end of the next term followed a defendant arrest or court appearance, the case must be dismissed unless the prosecution shows good cause for the delay. The law also allows for arrest without a warrant in certain circumstances, but requires warrants to be reviewed by the appropriate authority immediately. Pre-trial detainees can spend years in prison awaiting trial, with some facing detention periods longer than a maximum sentence for the alleged time or crime. The fast-track system, a court system developed to address this issue, has been underfunded, hindering its effectiveness. Protracted pre-trial detention contributes to prison overcrowding and inadequate conditions, violating human rights. Many detentions lack access to legal counsel and face difficulties challenging the legality of their detention. The Liberian government has implemented initiatives like the Magistrate Sitting Program and the Task Force on Pre-Trial Detention to address the problem. The United Nations Development Program (UNDP) and the Liberia National Bar Association (LNBA) have also launched projects to reduce pre-trial detention rates and improve access to justice. The ADR mechanism are being promoted to resolve cases at the community level and reduce resilience on the formal justice system, that is, alternative dispute resolution. Increasing prohibition or probation sentences and community services options can help reduce the number of people held in pre-trial detention. Efforts are needed to improve prison conditions, including addressing overcrowding and preventing adequate health care and sanitation process in Liberia. Good afternoon, good morning, and today, wherever you are from across the world, welcome to The Heat. Today's in history is a regular feature on our programs, where we bring you happenings in the history onto a day-to-day basis. Today is the 27th of June, and the year still remains 2025. Today, 1844, on the 27th of June, Joseph Smith, founder of the Mormon Church, was murdered by an armed mob in the Carthage in Illinois. On today, 2 years after that, 1846, Charles Stewart Parnell, the Irish nationalist and the leader into the struggle for the Irish Home Rule, was born into the Avonda County into the Wacolon today. In 1862, during the first battle of the Coal Harbor in the American Civil War, Confederate General Robert E. Lee attacked Union troops, driving them back in order, with forcing them to withdraw from the South Side or the Chickahominy River. During World War I, Greece declared war on the Central Powers in 1917 on the 27th of June on today. Today, the American businessman, philanthropist Rod Perot, who was an independent candidate for the United States president in 1992 and 1996, was born today in 1930 on the 27th of June. Djibouti gains its independence from France today, the 27th of June in 1977. In 2007, after having served as Chancellor of the Exchequer in 1997 and 2007, the British Labour Party politician Gordon Brown became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom on today. The first minted in 1869 was the yen, made officially monetary unit of Japan. The yen was adopted as Japan's official monetary unit this day in 1871, when the government suspended the exchange of clearing notes, money issued by feudal lords that had circulated since the 18th century on today. Today, Jack Lemmon, an American actor, born today, that is to be precise, born on the 8th of February in 1925 into the Newton, Massachusetts. He died today, 27th of June in 2001 at the age of 76 in Los Angeles, California on today. Today's in history is a regular feature on our programs. Good afternoon. Remember, today is What's on Your Mind. As it comes the week edition of The Heat, we want to know what's on your mind. As we return on Monday, we want to know exactly what are your thoughts or issues that are discussed. If they are paramount and important to you, you can bring it out on the discussion. Or reports coming through, the folks, former Speaker Senator Francis Kofa and his team has won their first victory up on where the court has ruled in what is returned to as in their favor. Some Liberians have now said this is a landmark win for those held at the center of controversy. Good afternoon, good morning, and also following upon, if you are aware that the mortal remains of former First Lady Nancy B. Doe and the former Muslim President Samuel Kayan Doe, figuratively, will be laid to rest. And we're getting reports from Grangita County, as many folks who have gone to sympathize with the family members and well wishers, some were waiting the mortal remains of those folks, thought that they will happen in Tucson, but some level dismay to Sretu City, where the remains or what will be laid to rest have been taken upon. More to that, there is a serious rift where the daughter of the former Muslim President Samuel Kayan Doe and the former First Lady of Liberia, the late Nancy B. Doe, there are several wranglings. Veronica Amami Doe, the daughter of the late Liberian president, the former president, is now accusing the Grangita County Senator Zoe Manuel Pena of ordering the theft of her parents' remains and orchestrating their unauthorized reburial into Tucson, the former president's hometown. There are issues coming up about this. But before I go to Liberians as to what's on their mind, it's important today that we look at what is being called the proliferation of drugs in our country. And what is more astonishing or surprising for many Liberians, drug peddling, drugs transportation, drugs cross-border trade are now being seen as Liberian being the backbone of this trading process. Why they are cause of the reduction or the importation, the reduction of importation of drugs in our country that is having this impactful, negatively effect on the youthful generation. Liberians are the ones in the process. As Liberia joined others across the world to celebrate World Drug Day, it was another surprising scene in Pond County, where the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency formally had now charged two persons and forwarded them to the 9th Judicial Court into Banga for possession. That is for prosecution rather, following their arrest in connection with unlawful protection or possession of the precise of illegal substance. One is 32, one is 30 years, so a male and a female. This is drawing growing concerns, especially where Liberians now are being at the forefront of the championing cause of trading drugs in the country. Are they aware of the implications? Are they aware of the consequence? Are they just looking at money? Several questions come to mind, and this will bring it up. And also, we'll take our break. We will travel to other parts of Liberia to bring in development. You can have the time to speak on what we have discussed this week, or speak on what's on your mind. And it's also important to remember, a few weeks or months ago, the former Director General or Director General of the General Service Agency, Mary Tagino Broad, who also served as the co-chair on the LEC task force. Remember, yesterday was a set of a scene to watch were being held. The forwarder at the Moravia Central Prison. There are several comments. But I will take you back just to remind you, and you have the opportunity to make a comment about this. Remember that I reiterate what's on your mind. We bring forth issues. You speak what's on your mind. I'll take a short break here. And when you listen at the time when the former Director General of the GSA was in a conversation with the Liberian media and a sister talk show program in the country, and listen to what she said. And now what's happening? Good afternoon, good morning. We'll talk about that on today. Let me take this very short break. And when you sit back and listen to this, and when you sit back, you also have the opportunity to make a keen opinion about this. How our leaders who are in positions and are conscious that they must be accounted for the position they serve in the government. And this is also a wake-up call to those who are already into positions that tomorrow they may or may not. Some may even die before they are held to question, to answer questions of the position they serve in. But listen to Mary Brock carefully and listen to the analysis here, a conversation I was up on. In March today, what the asset recovery and retrieval team have said, this should be the answer to the Liberian people. Listen to her.
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Yes, Madam Bro, I can hear you. How you doing?
It is so laughable. It is so sad that you have an appointed agency by the President of the Republic of Liberia, witch hunting. This is the last person you will find corrupt. And you can take it to the bank. And at the end of the day, I will sue somebody.
They invited you too?
Oh, you should see the bloody letters they've been sending me, and I warned them.
But Madam Brewer, if you were the custodian of government properties and you were the head, one minute, Madam Brewer, Ma'am, hello, ma'am.
I call you.
Ma'am, hello. Can you calm down, ma'am? Can you calm down? Can you please?
Angry. I'm just telling
No,
you.
I know you are not. I am equally not.
An asset recovery team, they better know what they are doing. Because if they are not careful, people will sue them. You know the letter they sent me?
No.
The criminal conspiracy, you are under investigation. I said, what? I mean, Rice? Who, Dakel and I, okay, we were asked to bring that Rice in. They needed our intervention because the rice were going different places. And we knew nothing about rice being procured. We don't know where it came from. We were asked to bring it to our warehouses. So if you want to know the backstory, go there, bro. Okay? I'm not into rice business. I didn't came out president for rice. 97, you know? So you know you want to know those same people.
Madam Brewer, can I ask you now?
I can come to your office. I will give you a document you will read until your eyes get red.
Can I ask you now?
Ask me what?
Now, if you were at the GSA and there was rest there in the custody of the GSA and probably the asset recovery thing that something went wrong, is it not good to invite you to hear from you?
So let me ask you a question. That whole transaction took place just at the end of President Weah's administration. All the other case law, since Mary Bro's name is so sweet. You go on Facebook, you see all kinds of lies, and you wonder what are people up to? What is their agenda? My man, my reputation, it precedes me.
Are they wrong to invite you, Madam Brewer?
They are wrong because I provided them with documents that they are using now. They didn't have one piece of paper there. If I was guilty of doing something, they are provided with documents.
But probably, even though you've provided documents, probably they want more inquiry. They want to launch more inquiry. They want you to help them.
You want a document?
Yes,
you want source document?
You can bring them.
I can bring it. Labrobo can read.
Have you been? Have you been there, bro? Have you been there?
I told them I'm not going to put a damn foot. That can't hear me there.
They will take you. They will indict you.
This is where we are. I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm just going to inform you about other issues. You're going to do the talking here. And today, Friday, yeah. You yourself have been following this trend of events during the week. And I know, just imagine where I sit now, I see my lines. It's just bubbling up where a lot of folks want to make comments. But I know that you will do that in a given time. But you know, I don't know what's happening. Let me talk about this thing that's happening in Grand Juda County. Remember, the president is there, and he's attending the laying to rest of the mortal remains of the former president of Liberia, Nessebi Doe, and some would say a symbolic or figurative laying to rest of the slain Liberian president. You know, the family said this is what they want. But then we are hearing that there is some rift within the family. And let me just inform you that the armed forces of Liberia is also paying their own courtesy call on this issue. Where I sit and looking at what's going on, proceedings, I'm seeing 2 caskets, I'm seeing 2 Liberian flags, each over them, and I'm seeing 4 members of the armed forces of Liberia dressed perfectly in a regalia, the white gloves as usual, paying homage to the family. I remember the former slain president of Liberia, Samuel Kando, was a member of that great family, and I must applaud the team there. But I'm not going to talk about where is Doe Bone, where was he buried. I'm not talking about that. I'm not going to where we can find his remains, whether all of the allegations that came up, buried, dug out, and the refusal to rebury it. I'm not talking about that. Whether he was burned, whether his ashes of the remains was spilled or sprinkled over the river. I'm not talking about that. But what I want to bring to the attention now is accusation. Mind you, when this issue came up on the death of the former first lady, and folks were paying homage to the family, especially carrying message of condolence, especially high-profile Liberians. The former president made a donation to the family and said, yeah, in this time, we have to recognize what has happened and also recognize the role they play. The role they play. Let me take this down so you get me. The role they play. And fast forward, I know there was a statement made, and then we saw a very serious, vehement refusal of what was given to him. And remember, we were coupled with the time of the folks, the former speaker and the court of officers accused with multiple crimes of this arson attack that left the Capitol building joint chamber wretched and burned. Yeah. But the people that in Grand Juda County received the president. Some are saying the remains of the folks who were to be buried were to be taken to the birthplace of the late president and the late first lady. And now there's something coming up. The daughter has accused the current senator of Grand Juda County, Zoe Emmanuel Peno. You know what? Remember the man who, or the honorable, during the county meet, gave her $1 million in the suitcase live in front of everybody in support of the team from the process. But now they are accusing of ordering the theft of our parents' remains. and they're accused of orchestrating their unauthorized reburial in Tucson, in the area where the former president was born. She said in her Facebook post, I'm going to read this to you, and I quote, Zoe Penner instructed people to steal our parents' caskets and bury them in Tucson against our wishes. No one consulted us. Unquote. So this is, and this allegation he testified, and he has this long-standing feud between Mami Doze or Penner. It has already been on for years now, not just today. But this is where we are on today. Like I said to you, what I want to talk about, the Liberian Drug Enforcement Agency is celebrated. But what is astonishing, I'm done with that. You will have your say on this matter. What you want to talk about this Friday. What is now seen to be an unspeakable process and an intent against the suffering mass of this country, especially those who are prone to drugs, and the sudden effect, owing to the fact that those who now are being arrested are Liberians trading, importing, transacting drugs, peddling drugs. What is happening? Before we say, you know what the stereotype our folks who are as strangers or who are come to serve us, whether in the ECOWAS business or outside ECOWAS. But you say, people from outside, different national bringing drugs in, but Liberians now have become the champion of this thing here. Why the Liberian Drug Enforcement Agency and several world body present in our country celebrate this time and in Rosas County was a huge process, a celebration. Also in Boston, Painesville, with recognition, several folks involved in the Liberian National Police, Crime Center Division, Community Service Division, Charge of Quarter, involved in the LNP, they all graced the occasion, and there was a parade. But what I'm concerned about that prompted this conversation, we saying that it's not good, but Liberia now they want trading. Now doing the preliminary investigation, what I'm talking about specifically, these people admitted to the crime. Now they're being charged and sent. You just heard recently the Tishina Masari lawmaker of Nima County, his son, Peach Bility. After several investigative process carried on, the court just found him guilty with a prohibition of 5 days before his sentence, or after that his sentencing. We're also hearing the Justin Chimo Siane Clinton Johnson has also placed a hold on this process. What's going on? And I must say this openly. You know, over the time, the months and the year, the LD has been so vibrant in confiscating, arresting, bringing corporates, those who will see themselves vehemently going against the law willfully. I must say thanks to the team. But that's why they are still fingers pointed at them. So when they do the things that the drugs will arrest, they will carry it out. Once they get to, they get all these things complete on them. I want to say, as the Drug Enforcement Agency celebrate, we want to say, don't relent. Now the 2 persons have been sent to the 9th Judicial Circuit Court in Bangabon County for prosecution. And they are Liberians. Zao Kennedy, Princess Vanna, all Liberians. But I know you have something to say about that. And the Chief Justice of Liberia celebrated or brought on yesterday. Now my focus is down to the executive. Who will be the next Chief Justice? You know, the former president saw the wisdom and the need to have somebody serve in this position, especially when they tell you or the expiration or the retirement of the Chief Justice, His Honor Honorable Francis C. Kokpo, ended at the time and brought someone in. Now the person that came in to succeed on Francis Kokpo, which is Associate Justice Siane Yuo, she became Chief Justice. She just had 2 years to serve. She was born on the 26th of June. Yesterday made her 70 years. And to be frank with you, let me not say this, right? Let me say this in secret. 70 years, very much good for her. What do I mean? She's still strong, young, beautiful, exuberance, articulative process in her journey as a legal luminary in her country. She's still strong. And you know, it was based upon the kind of strength when people reach those ages that I saw the need that 60, 65, 70, now with 70, right? But her retirement in accordance with Article 72B of the Liberal Constitution signaled the end of a historic chapter and set in motion the process for the President of this country to nominate a new Chief Justice to lead the country judiciary. Who will be the next Chief Justice? Who? Is it Yemen Kukwebeste? Is it Associate Justice Siane Clinton Johnson? Associate Justice Mawolo Koli? Is it somebody that we know outside? You know, when this thing came a few months ago, there was someone asking, say, you know, the president want to bring one Chief Justice from Lofa County and all that. There was some rumors of all that. But the pendulum have turned now toward the executive. And Liberians await such a time. But, you know, we want to say, Your Honor, serving 2 years at the helm of the Liberia highest court was certainly a historical one you made. And as you depart this position, you set a record of another woman to serve as Chief Justice of our country. You were appointed in 2022 by the then president, and you had a decade of experience to this, legal experience, a reputation with independence to bring forth. And I can remember when you're coming forth, you said, I can remember one of the quote of the former Chief Justice said, he said the law is reasoning. And when Chief Justice Sanayi came, she said, the law is the law. And this is actually up on a very good time. What can you remember? What can you remember? What legacy you think she have set on? The cassette earlier on to this Friday was on your mind. What can you? We are at another point of a major transition. A major one. And seeing Liberians serving up on such a position, no doubt bring pride to Liberian people. And having a female to honorably serve in this position is also another added honor that Liberia has gravitated from a position where only the males are the one to be in the predominant word of positions of authority. But female have now broken that glass ceiling. Remember when the former president the Johnson Salih like setting the record on the continent, brought an eye-opener. You saw another female African continent came out, again became president. You saw that after Rhodes, Samaya came, serving upon, I'm talking about the African continent. And then Liberia now saw again another female coming up to serve as Chief Justice of our country. Is one worth commending. And her days will always be remembered. What's on your mind? Like I said to you, after a long week, I'm not going to talk too much, but I'll have to give you the time. Before I go there, I wanted to take a dip outside Monrovia or Liberia and check on what's happening on the African scene. Right now, I must inform you, I'm going to take a bite of an apple while I'm right in this studio here. Good afternoon.
Transparency and accountability are hallmark of me. So we don't mind. Even
Yes, Madam Bro, I can hear you. How you doing?
It is so laughable. It is so sad that you have an appointed agency by the President of the Republic of Liberia, witch hunting. This is the last person you will find corrupt. And you can take it to the bank. And at the end of the day, I will sue somebody.
They invited you too?
Oh, you should see the bloody letters they've been sending me, and I warned them.
But Madam Brewer, if you were the custodian of government properties and you were the head, one minute, Madam Brewer, Mom, hello, Mom.
I call you.
Mom, hello. Can you calm down, Mom? Can you calm down? Can you please?
Angry. I'm just telling
No,
you.
I know you are not. I am equally
That
not.
is an asset recovery team. They better know what they are doing. Because if they are not careful, people will sue them. You know the letter they sent me?
No.
The criminal conspiracy. You are under investigation. I said, what? I mean, Rice? Who? Dakel and I. Okay, we were asked to bring that rice in. They needed our intervention because the rice was going different places. And we knew nothing about rice being procured. We don't know where it came from. We were asked to bring it to our warehouses. So if you want to know the backstory, go there, bro. Okay? I'm not into rice business. I didn't came out president for rice. 97, you know? So you know you want to know those same people.
Madam Brewer, can I ask you now?
I can come to your office. I will give you a document you will read until your eyes get red.
Can I ask you now?
Ask me what?
Now, if you were at the GSA and there was rest there in the custody of the GSA and probably the asset recovery thing that something went wrong, is it not good to invite you to hear from you?
So let me ask you a question.
At the 27th day of the month of June. June is gradually winding down, especially going to the zenith level of the month. And Liberians are having their eyes on the most talk about celebration of July 26th as we await July. And today the biggest question on the African continent are East African government uniting to silence dissent is the biggest question. As I take a look today in Kenya, Kenya has been hit by a recent wave of repression, tarnishing its reputation as a beacon of democracy in East Africa. Critics fear that the sliding down the path of a neighbor, Uganda and Tanzania, both of which are notorious for cracking down on dissent. Kenya's law are widely regarded as being more repressive or progressive rather, particularly in protecting fundamental freedom like the rights to protest. But Kenya have witnessed an increase in the crackdown on protest, the last example being the killing of 10 people in the nationwide demonstrations against President William Ruto government, while it attempted to ban live TV and radio coverage. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome. Still in Kenya, the Kenyan Interior Minister accuses protesters of coup attempt after a deadly demos. The Kenyan Interior Minister accused protesters of coup attempt after Delhi protesters were witnessed in many cities and towns across the country. The Interior Minister Kipchumba Murkomen says the damage to businesses in the capital Nairobi on Thursday where goods were stolen from multiple stores. He said police could follow up the owner whose CCTV cameras captured the looters to ensure swift arrest. Kenya mobilized Wednesday protest on social media platform to mark the first anniversary of huge anti-tax protest where demonstrators stormed parliament and at least 60 people were killed, 20 others are still missing. More on that, you go there and check it out to get the full detail coming up today. Today, the Central African Republic has declared 3 days of mourning after an explosion and a stampede that followed killed at least 29 school children and injured more than 250 at a high school in the capital, Bangui. Prime Minister Felix Mulua visited the hospital with the injured students to assess the condition. The incident left parents shocked as they sought answers. The police called me and told me to come quickly to the community hospital because my daughter was there. She's among the victims from the Bethany Bangada High School. That's how I came to the hospital. At this health center, she was in critical condition and we had to transfer her here, according to her parent on code. When you have a child, you raise them to a certain age and you have to support their schooling because they are your future. But now my daughter is in a critical condition, and if she dies, my life will never be the same. As I pray that she get better. Most of the victims, including 16-year-old, died at the scene after the explosion resulted in a stampede, while others were confirmed dead at the hospital. The Ministry of Health said in a statement at least 260 students were injured and being treated in various hospitals, according to the ministry. More on that, you go there and check it out to get a full detail coming out there for you. Today, Nigeria President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has signed full finance bill into law in sight of major reforms aimed at restructuring the tax system in Africa's most populous nation. The government said the new laws will simplify revenue collections, reduce the tax burden on some individuals and businesses, while some helping to raise much needed government account revenue by making collections more efficient. The Nigeria tax law, which merged various rules in a single, easier to understand code, eliminates more than 50 small overlapping taxes. The presidency has said that reducing the number of taxes and eliminating duplication will make doing business easier in Nigeria. But on that, you go there and check it out to get the full detail coming out for you. Let's take a look today in Ethiopia. A joyful Ethiopian Eritrean embrace at rare border opening upon. There have been celebrations at the border between Ethiopia and Eritrea, and communities from the frontier villages came together for the first time in 5 years. Separated by a closed border since the outbreak of the 2020 conflict in Ethiopia's now Tigray region and subsequent political tensions, Sunday coming together was a symbolic moment of peace and reconciliation. The reunion of families and friends took place in Ethiopia town of Zalambaza in the presence of village leaders and religious leaders. The move to reopen sections of the border were organized by local activists and community figures without the financial backing of the authority on either side. More on that, you go there and check it out to get a full detail come out for you. Today, the first female and first African president of the International Olympic Committee, Christy Kafantri, was inaugurated on the road on Monday. Kafantri, a two-time Olympic swimming gold medalist, from Zimbabwe formally takes office on Tuesday after decisively winning a Seven Kennedy election in Monday to succeed Thomas Bach. You have placed your trust in someone whose life story is deeply rooted in the Olympic movement. As an Olympian, she knows what it means to live in the Olympic value, according to Bach. At the formal handover ceremony at the IOC headquarters in the Swiss city of Luasini on Monday, Coventry presented Bach with the Olympic Order in gold. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Take our break, go to the lines 0775-919-919. What's on your mind on today? Today is Friday. We took our usual break to be back on Monday. What's on your mind? Before I leave you today, the United Nations and Haitian officials marked 1 year since the Kenyan police arrived to support security efforts. On today, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, a pleasant welcome. This is the People's Program, The Heat, and welcome. We took our break. Listen to this again.
Just at the end of President Weah's administration, all the other case law, say Bro name is so sweet. You go on Facebook, you see all kinds of lies, and you wonder what are people up to? What is their agenda? My reputation, it precedes me.
Are they wrong to invite you, Madam Brewer?
They are wrong because I provided them with documents that they are using now. They didn't have one piece of paper there. If I was guilty of doing something, they would provide with documents.
But probably, even though you've provided documents, probably they want more inquiry. They want to launch more inquiry. They want you to help them.
You want a document?
Yes,
you want source document?
You can bring them.
I can bring it. Labrobo can read.
Have you been? Have you been there, bro? Have you been there?
I told them I'm not going to put a damn foot. That can't carry me there.
They will take you. They will indict you.
They will what?
They will indict you.
Let them go. We will all go there. We all know the law. I know my right.
Don't you think it's a good thing for you to go for preliminary hearings?
Listen, let me ask you a question. Were you around for Ebola? Were you around for COVID-19? Go and see my records, bro.
That you're listening to, I play this over and over intentionally and allow you to listen to what's going on. I'm going to go to the lines. My lines have been bubbling on for a few minutes. But let me say to you, there are several accusations coming up. What we're hearing now is that the asset recovery team got a 12-page indictment for the folks. One of those, I'm going to be calling names right now. I kept this lastly before I can go to the lines. One, Augustine Colley, who was in full charge of the 250 bags of rice, he said in his own confession of possible go on allegedly that no rice was distributed to any vulnerable Liberians or community affected disasters victims. Listen to me. What we're hearing now that Mary Brown said they got no right to ask a question if you sue people. We're hearing now, reportedly, that Mary Brown took, some people say stole, but I think that's not a choice of what I'm going to use here. Because it's still an allegation until it's proven. She took away 1,050 bags of rice. Idris Bility and Augustine Tamba, they say stole, but I say took. I'm saying took. Reportedly, 4,000 bags of rice. So they were plenty. They were plenty. The budget talking about rice, and I'm hearing somebody say 25,000. No. I'm hearing 250,000. Suppose it's 25,000, but I'm hearing something different. But we're still following the entire process here. Idris Bility and Augustine Tamba took 4,000 reportedly. Edward S. So that the Niger Mail brought Master Kimia and National Disaster Management people. Edward S. Conan took 5,595 bags. And the only person I'm telling you here is Mary Brock. Excuse me, Mary Brock can tell us this thing here. because she the one they keeping the rest when the same rest she can give him. Edward S. Conner took 5,595 bags. For what reason? Are they the variable people? This one we get him. The Henry Williams took 4,317 bags. They got one they call Archivinko M. Doe. We get a report that took 250 bags. Augustine M. Colley took 4,000. I want no, none of Augustine I know. That he in problem. He must answer. Augustine M. Colley took 4,282 bags. Wesley Bowa, even we don't get him reportedly. So the people that they are guilty until they clear their names, right? Augustine took 4,282. Wesley Bowa took 1,000 bags. One Wefa Siafa took 1,726. And the way I'm eliminating your please add so we can know how much bag in this whole thing. Whether it's 25,000 or more than that, or this, so we can know the actual amount. Former Minister of Master Kimia, Mary Bro, Fanny Iseli, Williams, Ichibility, Augustine Tamba, Augustine Colley, Momolu Johnson, Atifinko, Mdo, Tema E. Sawyer, Wefa Siafa, Edward S. Conner, Mami Davis, Rosita, Wesley Boa, Evelyn Bee. They are now saying that they were the one who jointly they changed Toba, said took or diverted the rest totaling 25,054 bags. The only amount of people that left for the welfare of the management and they will answer for that thing in this whole investigation is 720 bags to report. So this is where we are. Imagine people did goodwill. You say, oh no, we get and my colleague says something I'm going to be iterate. So why now this government go to the simple and say your big or rest? We want to say no, the foreign carry where do we and would not be able to answer anything there. You see? So this is a serious, but this is what we're getting. Reportedly, please Liberians, let's be patient. Let us now run the investigation. Let us be patient and know where we are, so that we can find a comprehensive investigation, so that we don't have to lie on somebody, but we can be amen. I'm talking to the government, say people are Nigerian star radio. What kind of problem here, man? Let me go to the lines. Oh God, see what distractor in this country. We discussing breast people today, say people are Nigerian star. People are Nigerian. What to do with that? Even when I tell a ramp up around, what go they do to them? Please, man. Let me go to the lines. I'm not talking anything again. Go to the lines. You're to your own. Let me talk to my first caller here. I want you to talk. Today is Friday. Who speak or forever hold your peace? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, make a way. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
This is why when you usually see happening in people's lives, people want us to really ask questions. What is happening to the guy?
Yeah.
Government gave you a job. You take it pay. Government paying you. They follow poor people that want to carry their name office away, no place to sleep. And all of them get necessary visa for the okay, get out one, let it be easier for them to look for places to sleep. You already government paying you taking out that sweat, carrying it out to sell it. And you take it there, nobody asking you go on the street to share money, no, how they put it in plan and paper. Then taking that money, you work it for government, like people, they taking that that their money paying you. Then you taking your sweat. No. We have to be very careful in this country. We have to be very careful. Don't let you join, you have to be fair. We are not honest.
Okay.
So be fair. Thank you.
Okay. And let me do justice to my folks online with me. Yeah. So they can hold me in content. Tommy, just wait, I'll take your call. Thank you, make it well. Let me just recognize my folks on live. Emmanuel Kilima said, I'm closely following you from 72nd. Thank God, Mama Liberia, Yahuwah, Emmanuel Kilima, and Lloyd Kelvin Investment Forest. There's a Forest Bureau. And said, please like and support your Liberian owned and trusted forest exchange business. Yeah. What you dare to? You want can't do business with all, but you want to say and they won't promote you. That's how you do the promotion. You want kind of all for promote you, but you want for to sit down behind the door and promote you. No problem. Lord, you've been in business long. Please come. John Getterman is it not Mary Brown is very disrespectful. No, who you got Mary Brown? So sometimes you're writing your text, your please you should not do it in the way that you're pouring problem. But I'll read what you put here. You said not Mary Brown is very disrespectful to Liberian people. That's what you said. John Getterman. C'est poor blanc community. Sarah Jackson, oh my God, Sarah Jackson watching me from Dubai. Yeah, Sarah's great to see your dedication on the live here. He said, I'm following from Dubai. Yeah, you know, yeah, motorcyclists turn good. Yeah, my son. I hope you do yourself Liberia good. Yeah, from Bonas Farm Peloton, now for in Dubai. It's great. Councillor Augustine S. Hali, let me say to you, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Val, and the peace-loving people of this country. It's a thanks to the update I'm following from alongside Robert Free Highway, Ominga, to be precise, is your 6. Liva Sewe, Habel City, it's a thanks to the update. Abenigo S. Quarriel, it's a Robert Free Highway, Member Town, thank you. Parisa Football Academy regularly viewing our platform. Thanks today for the edition. Thank you, the Parisa Academy. Harris Hali Tamba from the Fifth Chapel Evangelical Ministry International, Soaking there. Thank you. Let's recognize you. Abu Vamuya Dori from Nima County. Thank you. Aloysius Peter Flomo, the Unification City, Lower Maggie County. Bennett Brighter Benson, he said, for the update of the heat, Johnsonville, Lee Hill, Peter Wheeler, Soaking Turning Point, Levi Silver is watching, Maggie County, Emmanuel Kilima is watching, Petro Jackson is watching, R2 Committee, thank you. Bender Davis is watching, he said, I'm watching live, thank you. Emmanuel Kilima, like I said to you. Poor Tags, it's a City Community, poor, thank you. Emmanuel Ross, Congo Town, thank you. Jasin Sabayo Bachi, so you can now go for a burial to go eat show. DJ Shem is watching. It's a opposite D1s, yeah, Police Academy. Benjamin Payne watching, Wood Camp Community. Derek Taylor and say I'm watching my USA Doha, yeah, New York City, yeah, NC. Thank you. Jeremy Rogers is watching. Thanks for the show. He's watching live. Marita Tihuya, this is the community. Josh Teo Brown is watching live. For Fendel, and Anthony Yakpa is watching. Yakpa, he's RIA. He's watching. Thanks to all of you. Let me say thanks to all of our folks joining us. George Watkins is watching. This is 13 in Mosawaro County. Angel is watching today from over in our reading room closely. Let me say thanks to all of you just to recognize you. I'm about to go to the lines. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. We have to recognize our folks on the line. Bennett Brighter Benson, Emmanuel Kilima, Levi Sewe, and all those folks. Major Boy Koye is Zone 5 officer. It seems the fire please tell Zone 5 police officers to pull flare down in the evening hours. Oh, bless. Elijah Flower. Let's go to the lines, my lines here. Let me talk to the point of the line up. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
My name is Matthew, man. I'm calling from Palmsville, very central community. Thank you for the topic of the discussion. Because I have to do it too quickly. First, that's so they don't allow the people, no matter how much is angry with me, I think they will always stay one another for the people to rest in peace. The way they were not looking. So I come to our people again, my people are taking your, they're not getting certification of change. Because at the end of the way, we always say, because they need it, and some of us getting, and come out, we have a need for cooperation.
Yeah. You got it, sure. Thank you, Jasper Zika, and said Nima County, District 5 to be specific, Worley Town. Good afternoon, thanks for joining us. Let me go to the lines and talk to you today. Let us be succinct, let us be precise to the town. So at time so we allow others to have their input on the program. This is thanks for joining us there from Nima County, Jasper. Good afternoon, Jeff Fat, brother. Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Specifically, Johnny for some community. Mr. Ba, thank you very much for your topic this afternoon. I'm going to appreciate your effort. Mr. Ba, I guess you are probably one of the former ambassador or this master camera. The rest they brought for the poor people in Liberia, they gave it the right to eat already for the Liberian people to benefit. For all what they did, they went, he was used to protect. And when they sold the rest, people usually they sold the rest. It was very wrong. So go for that revenue. I don't want for a government to go after any other person, but he is a concern. How rent the direction for Saudi Arabia. You should keep that rent given to the rightful people.
But if the people gave you that amount of rest, why you are saying take it the poor they deserve? Yeah.
Second thing, the rent you give it to people, but the rent it will eat a green bar. The chicken to our proper bed, now no family error. I rent the direct for Saudi Arabia for that people to benefit, but the one year they source for that rent, they turn around the post in the bar, they say, oh, that proper rent. They are not the confined.
Okay, okay. I heard the Reverend man do your call president, former president, where names out. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ambassador Nag.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the boss of Dr. Minister Junior from District 6, most of the country. This is what for my man this Friday. According upon the fully RG. But the local team also don't wiggle will see their party or acting. You as a body director, we should feel the person or the body. You should have night body who you should have a for second and be responsible for the night. But all what now to be fighting whatever. But the more left and right, the person that dribble roll, they call them. You should have put no if you lack of body car, they talk in the process say look, we have lack of body car. You have to move around while in the night time. So if you never do that, when they pour coming down, only generous, charger, other cigarette who should be other, should be other day. If you have nothing to do on the street, you should go to them at 2 o'clock clear the street. You should clear the street. I beg you, please.
The way called general need for, so they will pour in line and give all rest too.
No, but generalists are people who can be outside, they don't have to be outside, there are people who can collect information so they are not important.
Okay, Luther. Let me talk to Tommy. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I mean, you can is this sorry get real money on phone. You can make my own phone, but they can get low quick.
People become too powerful, they can support it for themselves. Because the interview with everybody, remember, you have gone, and you said, You have all the documents that people give to people. They call you. You just go and tell them, I mean, maybe they want to move information from you. Instead of saying that, you can't go nowhere. Now you are being indicted. Yes, they carry why you not that going. Now you have to make it in that studio. When you put microphone are missing, they will start with people like that working in a particular place. They will start with you people. What are you going in that particular place? So if they want to find out who the house will be having people. If they are nobody to put that, I mean, they are not the one. They will start with you people. So GS is director, farmer. They will go and give people clarity.
Okay. That's still my government. 2 million. I ain't power fire. 2 minutes long, sir. 2 minutes long. You probably can't take it. You show it. Okay. Thank you, Tommy. He said, "Me, I will give my government a lot. 2 minutes is not long. We'll catch you." Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
My name is Gaby Johnson, calling from Blackman.
Gaby Johnson, go ahead.
Yeah, my concern is from the higher to the lower. We the common people are asking the law, justice ministry, temple justice, and Supreme Court and the government. So really check each and every one of us because they corruption. We are surprised to hear the kind of me from my mother, Mary Bro, that she will be part of the corruption that we were talking about. So, we from the higher to the lower, let everybody be investigated. Because the unborn child that will come tomorrow, let them be a good leader for the nation. So I'm begging them, the white woman had today. So that it happen, let the Lord declare and do something that the country must be set because Christian bro, is very clean. So thank you the afternoon now.
Thank you, Gaby Johnson. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon now, and good afternoon to the people. I am just one member who calling from around the Mary community. I just listen to our honorable woman which is God recording. Now you see the deception that people have against the people. Remember every time when you used to be running around young people for current business, people want power that we're saying that what we go and clean the woman, let's say power thing you see what you saying. So when you even go back to the people, so it be like when they find money or project in a particular domain, they will not about you. Then you get 3%. You say that about your problem with you? Then you can get a general chance. Or general, even have the portion. You know that you already get it. So that government be going to get people.
No, well, they are not guilty yet until the investigation can prove that they're guilty. But right now, we can just sit on the hour part of the guilty. Because when there are no evidence to convict people, they will free them. Okay. Good afternoon.
Yeah, not good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let me say thanks for the show. This is Ishmael Kamara. You know, I read the last word you gave your color. They are 98 years. You know, those things are very critical issues. The issue of corruption in our country, like I always say to you guys, that issue that we have like that. The only thing I know about it is that we have to be much more careful because for me, I'm a person who gives to say, though I haven't graduated, I can compete. And although criminal issues, crime, especially in the region of the defense, that's the reason why more often we talk about crime, people will take much more time to go into the matter and take that time to prove out the evidence. So the issue I have to do for the team as well, they are even here about the former first lady. Those things are issues that they can come and clear at me. Maybe the audit did not get some things clear. And at this point, if you be fast to understand that they will not begin to say somebody stole, somebody got avoided, and then we have not gotten to the conclusion of the issue. In the end, they are exonerated. When I went into the Air Force, we did a movement, and we said the question of which of course, we were not able to make it clear to them to understand that, hey, they are not guilty yet, they are calling them to make clarity on issues. So let's be careful because my statement is that don't think both around more character want to. Sure. We want transparency. And another thing about it is that we want to fight corruption as well. But you know that this government on the back, they have been having too many missteps. in the fighting corruption. So sometimes they want to score political point, they want to prove that they are working. So we are not against them, but I don't want to be too fast to try to accuse people, but in the end, we don't have the past.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you.
Thank you, Ishmael. Thank you, welcome. We have to have evidence against these people than before. We just say, oh, they didn't have any evidence. No. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Daba.
Yeah, they want to put you on and I'm see what you own is travel. Every day they do issue ticket on us.
Yeah,
and they say when anything I think we agree to do very consequence.
What do you going to do?
Yeah, actually give me ticket in 1 week, 2 different times.
What do you do? So Daba, you do nothing, put it again ticket. No, you know. They say we gotta go to the car on yellow. Yeah, but you know yourself now. Okay, but and you, hello, Deba, you go to the policeman. You go to the policeman.
Hello.
You give the money to the policeman. Yeah, ask him why you give it to him. Where do you pay? Where do you pay the money? Where, Jeba? What do you pay the money at? But that government, forget about you supporting government. I want oral. Yeah, oral. I think I'm going to one policeman putting in my pocket. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. You did another to get it off back. I don't know getting when they want to hear about people in Nigeria.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good one.
So I think our trying right now on what I see because I think we are trying and I will for all this. Because last night when the post is a complete inter-rape for amongst the children, it must go on maybe a clinic or case. I think we also get a lot, too many children. So we hope that they will use this time to give their father a educative barrier or all the internal reckoning or leaders at that come together and thereafter which they come again to start but to study education and each person and see the person is not sure.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I got a message. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead.
Nathaniel, I'm listening to the recording keenly familiar that God doesn't have. And there's something that the government official have been, intentionally done with the mentality that the people cannot read. So you see when I pray for and do not know. But thank God, we got a government today.
Okay.
I got to read. So we'll take on talking about one by one. And show that those who they have got to the book shop, we prosecute. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you. I'll just take 2 more and I'll have a date. We'll take our break and to be back on Monday. Good afternoon. Don't hold the line. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon now.
Yeah, go. Is it Daniel Sobor?
My name is Daniel Sobor.
Daniel, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, Cambridge Community 6 this afternoon. Now, thank you, I think all of the callers are following. They said to build a nation is not one person's responsibility, and you have to do a willingness to build a country. To fight corruption is not one person thing, it's a holistic fight. So, we the public that normally crowd treat them for the thing we want to defend the public because when they are being accused.
Yeah.
From the way we assemble, the way we interfere into the matter, sometimes government too feel that our citizens going against the idea of us going after people. So based on that they get weak. But yeah, state independent. Yeah, call on the government, let them do an independent investigation. Pray that it should be a political one or two.
Yeah.
But I am sure and I'm hoping that this investigation will conclude and people will be held liable. The reason Mary God was agitating, yeah, she knows who to the rest. She knows. So since she refused to go there, they have to come for her to go and tell the people who take it. So that they can ask the person, oh, you took it, why you took it, why you carry the rest, or why you carry the money. Because this allegation is a $2.5 million inside to renovate the foreign affair. So it is a great thing.
Okay. Okay. Daniel, thank you. I gotta go. I want to take this person here for the experience. I will take you 30 seconds, my brother. You.
My concern has to do with it is what we are working. Yesterday we celebrated and it was good. Before a game cross, we need to take another step. Instead of people should be intelligent, we are going and we are going far up. In other countries, when you are coming, you reach a checkpoint. The CIA of instrument they will use to detect what they are looking for.
Yeah.
So we are going wrong. We are going a long way.
Okay. A long way. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I gotta leave you. Join me on Monday. Have a peaceful weekend. Join me on Monday. I have to leave you time. I'm starting to be here with me. Sarkando, let me just thanks to Sarkando. Thanks to T. Nicholas Barkley, thanks to the head of the production team, Andrew Gamuyu, for this process. We say to you, Pinky Adu, spirit recovery to your mother. Yeah, so thanks to all of you. Your calls, your comments, they're all valued. We're gonna go, we're taking our break. Let's get our brother saved. Peace, peace, peace in all of our communities, in our towns, in our districts across Liberia. Until then, have a pleasant welcome. I'm the ambassador.
We also have the use of public phones, economic sabotage, theft, and conspiracy. So because of the conspiracy aspect, we had both of them for different institutions.